Hey guys, I wanted to do a little short tutorial on this nail for you guys of isolated chrome. I'm using the Nails Wing Supply. I like to use that because it's jelly and I think that looks more like acrylic when you're making press-ons. And then I like to use the Zenna J matte top coat because it's perfect when doing isolated chrome. It makes it so it only sticks to the parts you want it to stick to. And yes, that's how you say it, Zenna J. People never know how to say it, but that's how you say it. I also like the Madame Glam Velvet Matte Top Coat in this Goy. But with Isolated Chrome, I stick to that for sure. And then I got this 3D black gel. That was the wrong one. But I'm using the 3D black gel that I got from Amazon, and I love these for doing isolated chrome. It comes with a black and a white. So I love to use those. And then I'm using a 12 millimeter liner brush. It holds a lot of product in here. I'm just going to do my design that I like. And you don't have to be too precise. Don't worry about the lines being straight because that's the point of doing isolated chrome, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and put my black lines on here like this. And I do have a reason for my swirls. So I'm making those in a certain way because I want them to be there for what I'm going to do here in a little bit. And then I'm going to cure it in my lamp. I have a not polished lamp. So it's rather strong. I'm going to cure it in there for 30 seconds. A regular lamp, I would do 60 seconds because I know when I had my sun lamp, I would have to do 60 seconds. So I guess it just depends on everybody's lamp. So I'm going to finish up here, and it comes out good for a 3D design to do the isolated chrome. I really, really love the 3D gel a lot. And like I said, it comes with a black and a white. So you could use, I've used both for isolated chrome, and they come out great. So I'm going to finish up my swirls here and look like I said, you don't have to be precise. It all looks good when you put chrome on. And then I cure it for 30 seconds, and then I go ahead and go in with my spongy. I like to use something with it. So if you use your finger, the oils from your finger get on it, and it could remove the isolated chrome. So I like to use a makeup spongy or one of these eyeshadow, and then you dust it off. And I'm going to go in with my other stuff that I'm going to put on. I'm going to put on some gems, which you'll see here in a second. And then I'm going to go over it with a shiny top coat, because you do have to fill in your isolated chrome, whether it's going to be with a liner brush or going over the whole nail. And for my rhinestone gel glue, I love using Macart because it has that tip, but I love using the brush. That's my thing, because I could just do a big blob on there, and it's easy. And I like to paint right over my gems, depending. Otherwise, I go with the top coat right up to the edge. But I like to paint over mine because, one, I get them caught in my hair, and two, it's just easier for me when I'm wearing them. It just depends on the gems. Like if I'm using Swarovski crystals, I'll just paint up to the edge. But these, I do. See, that's how it looks matte. But I wanted to do it shiny and see what it looked like. So I went over and painted over the whole entire nail here with this Madame Glam top coat. And that one wasn't a no wipe one. It is a wipe top coat, so I go back with rubbing alcohol and wipe it off. But now you could see what it looks like, shiny and matte. And I absolutely love this nail. It looks so cute, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.